Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel howtopega.com. In the last video, I explained how to create the application. In that video, I create an application claim framework. Today, I'm going to explain case design in Pega. How to create the cases using Pega. First, what is case? To represent the business process in Pega, you need to create a template for processing work. This template is called as a case type. It's used to create individual instance of work. It's called cases or work objects. So today I will show you how to create a case type in Pega. When we log into the development portal, in the left menu we have an option called case types. Once I click the case type, it will show a link to add a case type. When I click the case type, it will open a window to create a new case type. For this client framework, I'm going to add one case type as a claim. In this claim case type, we have some optional settings, advanced settings, to change the class structure. It's automatically create this class, work class, under tech fw claim work. And the rule set, this is the application rule set, the claim, and the version itself O1. After check these all the advanced setting, just click submit to create the case type rule. Now the case type got created, claim. So I'm going to open this case type to configure the lifecycle. What is lifecycle? In this case design, we need to insert some data, user data in the UI to create the work object with the data. For that, we are using workflow. The stages are a powerful way to split the overall life cycle. Pega provides stages and steps to create a case life cycle. The process can be added to the stage in order to help the guide the work and activity need to progress to the next stage. Process consists of series of steps that define how work is to be performed. For example, I will create one stage and one step to explain the claim case type. Just click add life cycle. It will open a case life cycle. The above one is called stages. Within that we can add multiple processes. In the real application, we will split each and every operation as a stage. Within stage, we will add multiple processes. In here, I will add one stage as a collect in 4. This is the stage I am going to use to collect the information regarding this claim. For this first process, I will add one step to collect the information. it will create one step to get the customer information. So this is the step I call customer detail. Just click this add step and we can add, approve or reject or more actions. There are some use actions, automation and process to add more steps for this stage. Like that we can add multiple stages and create a case lifecycle to perform the user action for this claim case type. For this example, I just create one stage and one step to perform the action. After creating the case lifecycle, we need to save this lifecycle. For this collect info process, Pega will automatically create one flow to do the changes. So this customer detail is a one assignment in Pega. So we can configure the process through open the process rule, flow rule. So now Pega will automatically create with the flow start shape and end shape with the connector customer detail. In here it's mapped with the flow action. First we'll go to app and open the tech FW claim work. This work class, once I create the case type, it automatically create a class called work dash client. When I open this, I can see the case type rule here by default. At the same time, I can open the flow. The flow itself, py start case is the default flow and the collect info flow is the one I created for the first stage. At the same time, you can see the work parties and the reports and the class role in system admin. So once I click this collect info flow, we can see the flow rule for the first stage. So it's create a flow with the customer detail. In this connector we call the flow action to perform the action. For that we need to create a flow action rule customer detail. Once I click this icon, it will open the new window with a create new flow action called customer detail. I will create manually. We can do it with the case type rule as well, but better to create with our own. So it's create a flow action name customer detail. At the same time, it's under climb framework and the class itself work climb and the rule set is climb and the version is 010101. Just click create the flow action rule. Normally in the flow it's connected with the flow action. In the flow action itself we can call the section. The section, what is the user view we are going to show for the action, particular action. I will create one section called customer name and click, it will create automatically in the section. So now it's a section rule customer basic info. At the same time, it's created in work claim and rule set and version. Just create and open. It will create one section rule. After creating this section, we can save the flow action rule because it won't allow you to save without this section. So now this rule got created with the empty dynamic layout. Just save and click here and save it again. In later, I will explain this flow action rule. What are things we can use with you? What can we do with the flow action? And more detail about the section. For this example, I will create two field name and address to show the customer to create this claim case. For that, we don't have any properties to create the section. So for now, I will create, we need to design the data model for this properties and all to create. So for now, I'm going to create two properties to refer the section. For now, what I can do is I can create a text input. So just drag and drop the text input to the section and just click the configuration icon to open for the text input configuration. In here I need to define the property for this. Still I didn't create any property, but I am going to create the property name as name. So just click outside and open the role. It will create a new property called name. But for now I'll create in a same class, but in later we will discuss about the data model. For now, name property is created in the work claim class. Now the property type is text and the property name is name got created. Then just save it again and submit again. Now the property itself name got created. In the same way, I can click and get another text input and put the same way. I will create another one more property called address. Now the address property also same way to create. It's created as a text property. Then go back to the property window. Now save them. So now what we did is we create a process in the case type rule. Process itself is create on flow to do the steps. We added a one step. It's called customer detail. The customer detail flow, there's a one flow action. That flow action is connected to one section with two properties, name and address. Now this section also got created. So from this UI view, we will go back to the flow action. Now flow action referring the customer basic info is the section. In the flow action itself, it's called in a flow as a customer detail. Just submit. Now the flow got created. Now to check this case type, we can go create a new. We can select client. Once we click the screen, we can remove the first screen. Once we click create new claim case, it's showing first window to enter the name. So I'll enter the name how to Pega and address USA. Then just submit. It will create a case work object. ID is C14. This is the instant of claim work object. Just submit. It will routed to the end shape. Now you can go to the claim class and just click in the class. It will show all the work objects created under the claim. So now you can see there is a one work object got created or case got created through the claim with the updated type. If you want to check this work object, you can open it and you can verify through the portal. In later, I will explain how to create the child case and advanced case design with the different advanced shapes. For this case design, I explain only how to create a one case type rule and how to configure that case flow with the one simple UI section with two fields, address, name and address. Okay, thanks everyone. Please subscribe my channel to get more videos in future. If you have any questions, please comment below in the comment section.